Hello guys, today we're going to resolve the problem compare the triplets. So this problem is talking about Alice and Bob. We need to compare each other's performance. But before going into this problem with more details, I'd like to introduce Alice and Bob. So this is Alice, this guy's Bob, and we're going to compare each other's performance by clarity, originality, and difficult. So it's three categories. And the rules that we're going to compare each other's performance is this way. If Alice has a better score than Bob's, she'll get 1 point. But otherwise, if Alice doesn't have a better score than compared to Bob's, Bob will get 1 point. And the third scenario is like if both doesn't have a higher score in comparison to each other, neither will receive the point. And we can translate this array into three indexes. So in JavaScript, we always start with 0. Index always start with 0. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's 0, 1, 2, which means 3 elements of array. And A represents Alice and Bob B. And then we need to compare these 3 elements. So which means we need to we need to create a kind of loop that we can check the first element, the second element, and so forth. So let's translate that into JavaScript syntax. I just want to make sure about the problem. If there's another detail, it's saying over here, complete the function compare triplets in the editor below. It must return an array of 2 integers. So that's right. So let's do it. There's a function over here. Yeah, compare triplets. We must return the results of each array. So we're going to create this array first. So I'm going to call score. I'm going to call this array score, and I'm going to create each performance of Alice and Bob's performance. And then we're going to create that loop to check each index. So I can create a for. I'm going to create a variable start creating the first index, and this variable is going to check each index of each array. All right, and then well, to compare each element, I could do like if, else, and so forth, but it's it's too much words. I'd like to have a better approach. so I can be more succinct, direct to the point, less typing and more and making efficient, having we can have efficient approach. So I thought, which approach is the best ones? So I found like the ternary statement is the best approach for this scenario. uh, how it works. So basically, we make we make like we put like the condition over here, and if this condition, yeah, it's true. If that's true, it's going to do uh, something. If not, it's going to do another thing. That's the structure of a ternary operation. So let's translate into JavaScript. So we have Alice's array, and we're going to check the first index of Alice's array. If the first index of Alice's array is higher than Bob's first array, I'm going to add 1 point to Alice's first category index. And then there's another scenario about Alice's first array. Oops. And if it's lower than Bob's first index, we're going to add 1 point to Bob's. Otherwise, we're going to save the score, and we need to return the results from our score array. So I'm going to type our array to return our array score, and let's see if it's going to work. Perfect, it's working. So that's it, guys. So see you in the next challenge.